Welcome to the J.R. Hendrix Texan Gentleman, the podcast that deals with the early life of J.R. Hendrix. This episode deals with J.R.'s father, Jim Hendrix, on the Andrew House Show, September 4th, 1996.
Americans across the fruited plains. This is the Andrew House Show. Our final hour here. I've here on the line the Administrator for Entrepreneurial Affairs, James Ryan Hendrix. Jim, how are you? In many ways, better than I deserve. Jim, the situation with entrepreneurial affairs looks a little brighter, and with third quarter's earnings showing some remarkable improvements. But even then, you still think that there needs to be some changes. I'm going to be as bluntly honest with you as I can. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be in power. And this is the reason why. I think that entrepreneurial affairs, I feel that the people left over from Bush and Clinton who were willing to join my quest. And even some of them on the Bush side are getting fed up with the corruption, fed up with nothing really changing or having an effect. Do you think it has something to do with Philip Lader and Mickey Cantor? Oh, I have no doubt. Phil told me before the meeting today that he had a sit down with Mickey Cantor, and Mickey has no problem with him personally, but that he would like to see EAA go back and merge with the SBA and make it like it was back there in the times of Bush. In your opinion, that would be nice. But here's my problem. Which part of the Bush era are we talking about? If we're talking about 1992, when the economy was flopping, I'd say not no, but hell no. But if I was talking about, back, say, between 1989 and 1991, when the economy was doing relatively good, with the exception to Bush doing the crazy increase of taxes, which I have to be honest with you, that was wrong. That was dead wrong, and it should not have happened. How do you plan to proceed with this today, considering that you feel like you're ignored in Washington? I feel like I'm ignored because my team that I sent here to Washington in December 94, January 95, I feel like they are being ignored. That being said, I'm aware it's election season. The campaigns are getting heavy. And no doubt my son's going to get involved. your earlier support for Ross Perot, would you consider backing off and supporting Dole if he gave some of his economic policies? Well, let's see. I don't know whether or not to trust him. I don't know whether or not he can work. Let's look at this thing here. Jack Kemp, he's a good man, no doubt. But if you look at what Dole says about doing what's right for America, Dole wants to campaign for he wants a economic recovery tax cut. Well, what can I say? When you have Jack Kemp and Senator William Roth passing this legislation, I think it's good. We need to be able to reduce the margin of tax rates in the U.S. He says 25% per year. I got to be honest with you, I don't think that that's aggressive enough. So therefore, you want Ross Perot, a guy that no doubt wants American government ran like a business. Maybe it's about damn time. You know, Andrew, I've come to love you and appreciate you, and I'm sorry for saying what needs to be said, but I'll say it. Listen to me. We have a lot of corruptness in the government under Bill Clinton. And I'm not going to apologize for what I've said and done. I see the corruptness, and it makes me angry. It makes me angry. It makes me doubt whether I can keep on as administrator for the EAA. What would you much rather be doing, besides chasing oil back in Texas? Campaigning, really and truthfully. Just taking my wife and campaigning, getting out of D.C. D.C. has corrupted us. To be honest with you, I'm getting off it. I'm getting off at 3 today, so I can go home and be with my wife and be done with all this. I stepped into a side office to talk to you because, quite frankly, I'm floored. I'm frustrated. And I'm hoping that the messenger sent by my good friend Justin Ryder wakes up the president long enough to know that I need to be fired. So let me get this straight. You're asking for your own firing. Damn straight. Let me tell you something. Bill Clinton promised in 92 he'd fix the economy. Sure, we got a short verb in 96, but that's because he knows it's an election year. Both parties knows it's election year. And I put up a piece of legislation yesterday. The House already passed it. I've spoken to certain senators in the Senate. They say they will join the Democrats in failing my supportability to small business. What is it that you want to see? How about a tax cut? A tax cut that is about 36% across the board. How about extra bonus money for people who want to set up residual income? But no. The fishbowl wants everybody in the bottom. Especially when you got someone like Clinton, who's corrupt as they come, and the people in his administration who are corrupt as they come. And I've said what I've said, and needless to say, one month from today, I'm going to walk out of D.C. and never come back in as a public citizen. Only as a private citizen. I've done my best for this country. Thank you. We'll get back to your phone calls. This is the Andrew House Show.
I hope you enjoyed listening to the J.R. Hendrix Texan Gentleman. If you'd like to hear, please subscribe, become a part of the adventure. This is the James Hendrix Empowerment Network saying, get ready for the rest of the story. It's going to get bumpy from here.